My name is Rhapsody. Welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. We are going to be playing the Paradox yet again, and in doing so, losing 5 hegemony credits, so we just need to make those back. Oh, also, we're doing Lich Streaks, so we're 1 so far on said Lich Streak. There's the Pilot's Pistol, not a super fan. There's the Grenade Launcher, as well as the Gold Amulet. Gold Amulet is going to be a lot of damage to enemies whenever we use a blank. Or anything that triggers a blank effect, importantly. And the pilot's base weapon is going to make me furious. Rogue Special is my least favorite base weapon in the entire game. And in fact, I don't know anyone who... I'm sure that if I say I don't know anyone who likes it, there'll be someone like, nah, actually, I think it's one of the best weapons in the game. I have never had a conversation with anyone who enjoys this weapon or thinks it is better than the absolute worst starting weapon. It's just not even fun to use. But then again, like, the whole point of the pilot starter weapon is to balance out the fact that the pilot starts with a lot of utility that other characters don't necessarily have access to at that time. I mean, that's a potion of lead skin. Potion of lead skin. That's a potion of lead skin? There's a potion of lead skin in this store. It's incredible. Potion of lead skin is a brown chest active, but it is so powerful. So it's going to be very cheap for us to pick up, and it's going to be incredible for us. It's going to guarantee us like a lot of boss fights go in our direction that otherwise might not have. I do still want to complete the floor to see if I find anything that modifies whether or not I want to buy that, because I might find something that reduces the cost of stuff in stores. So I could find the iron coin, or I could find Smiley's revolver, or I could find disarming personality, or I could find something that benefits me if I have a bunch of curse and the ability to steal, in which case I'm going to want to steal that instead of purchase it. Maybe I find like a bunch of black chests in a row for some reason, and then obviously I'm going to want to buy a key over the lead skin instead. There's a lot of different modifiers that mean that it is probably correct for me to hold off for just a moment. Be a little bit patient. I mean, look, it only cost me 1 grenade there to get the insta clear. I think at that rate, it's probably silly just not to do. Okay, so that's full ammo for my weapons if I want to take 3.5 curse. I am down 1 grenade right now, so yeah, maybe I take it. For the record, I'm 100% kidding. High quality chest. All right, let's take the potion. What? Huh? Potion of lead skin. What are you synergizing with? If you have the grenade launcher, it's terminated 2. If you have the grenade launcher, grenades fire 8 bullets in all directions upon exploding. What the hell? That is wild. So I'm going to stand directly in front of you to reflect these bullets onto you. Potion of Lead Skin makes me immune and reflects any bullets that would otherwise hit me to their origin. That's a pretty easy perfect. I mean, I do like the crossbow. I don't like it when the crossbow is there we go. A reward, though. I like it when I get it for free. That's my favorite crossbow stitch. Alright, well, I definitely go and open the red chests. We get freeze ray. Not super into that, I gotta be honest with you right now. It's a good way to open up a boss fight at the very least, I guess. Could go to the oubliette at this point if I desperately wanted. Making sure to check the adjacencies here. Okay, there's no secret room. I mean, I've already been to a secret room, but it can be a second one. Do I want to go to the oubliette? I don't think I need to. I think I'm already pretty powerful. Alright, I'm going to open both of these. Singularity. That's really unfortunate. I would like to actually take the singularity, but I can't in this scenario. I can't in good conscience drop Potion of Lead Skin for almost any other one. Shot Grub. Couldn't we have had Shot Grub last run? It synergized with the stuff that we had that run, in particular with the Holy Grail, making the Shot Grub actually a good weapon. It performs in the same way that the Shot Grub's attacks do, so bounces off the walls, comes back, that kind of thing. There we go. Just gonna stay up here. Kick you all around a little bit. Sweet. No! So the slight inaccuracy of the crossbow here is getting to me. This happens occasionally when I use the crossbow. And it's just a little bit inaccurate. It's so slightly inaccurate that you rely on it hitting most of its shots. And then when it doesn't, you're like, great, now I've taken damage because I was relying on you hitting your dang shots, crossbow. Friendship ended with crossbow. Friendship regained with accuracy. Now both crossbow and accuracy are my best friend. Hopefully we get to that update soon. No! Sure, yeah, that goes in the crossbow. See? Very slight inaccuracies. Alright. I still want to force weapons from the boss. I still don't feel comfortable. This is probably the Abbey of the True Gun entrance, and it is. Okay, let's bounce. If I were racing, that would not be a good mapping for me. I think the race series may have actually started by now, so I think I can actually talk about it. Wait a second, this will publish in 2 days. Yeah, the race series should actually be published. So I am, surprise, surprise, doing a race series with Rito of Retribution. There is a mod for Gungeon that allows you to play seeded runs. So we both seed the same run and then play and see who gets faster. The race series, along with the previous race series we did, Race to the Past, will be linked in the description down below. Go check it out. And if you're not familiar with Rito, I can't imagine you're watching a Gungeon video and you aren't familiar with Rito, but if you are not familiar with Rito, go check him out. Incredibly good lad. Incredibly good lad, and just a nice guy as well. The older I get, like, I would like to say the more mature I get, but the older I get, the more I just appreciate just being a nice person as, like, a really, really high quality. Back when I was kind of like a edgy teenager. I was like, the most important thing you can be is clever. You don't have to be, you know, kind. You don't have to suffer fools if you're clever. Yeah, I know, I was a real edgelord. No. It's 100% just about being nice and putting more positivity in the world than you take out of it. That's not to say he's not clever. Sharp as a whip as well. Best of all worlds. Alright, let's take the freeze ray and then the grenade on the offhand. So we're going to use the... we use the freeze ray in the opening here because you can freeze the boss kind of once per combat. That's once per boss fight. And that will slow everything down ridiculously, as you can currently see. Once the enemy thaws, I will no longer be able to freeze them, and at that point I will swap to a completely different weapon. But this is kind of just a bunch of free damage to open the combat for us, basically, at this point. Yeah, enemy is going to thaw while they're doing that. There's going to be, yeah, I was about to say, better attack phases for me to use my Potion of Lead skin on. And we immediately got one of said phases. Okay, teapot. Well, I don't have many damage modifiers here, nor do I have, like, accuracy modifiers or many other shot modifiers, in fact. So, this is probably the right time to experience the teapot and see if it is at all good. That said, I'm going to want to go for the same thing I just did. Hang on. Stop moving. Stop summoning! That's why I haven't hit you much yet. Probably a couple shots. There we go. From dead. That's a floor 2 map, is it not? Damn. Alright, so no Dragon Fire found. Glass Cannon. Well, that would be the first time I've ever picked this up, so I am obliged to do so. Fragile Fatal. And I have a Glass Guanstone, so it's called Max Pain. Glass Cannon. I want to see what this is doing. I have to imagine if I'm holding it out and then I get hit, I take all of my damage or something like that. It's a charge gun that shoots a powerful beam. Upon taking damage, the gun loses all of its ammo, similar to the balloon gun. Okay, and the max pain synergy is if I have a glass Guanstone, which I do, the glass cannon damage is increased. If I'm hit, the glass Guanstone will be destroyed. I'll lose the synergy, but the gun keeps its ammo. Ooh, the glass cannon is able to break the boss DPS cap. Beautiful. Oh, that's really good. Why, I want stat bullets and RC rocket, but I've already full completed this floor, so feeling like the odds on that one are a wee bit long. Okay, let's go blank this. Hopefully the chest is already open. It is. Hopefully it has a... Ooh. Hang on. I was gonna say, hopefully it has a golden casing in it. Nope, that's a t-shirt cannon. That's okay. Well, I probably just go get my key and come back, pick up the green chest, because green chests are real good. Void core, can take it or leave it. Unfortunately, I want the other green chest now, because that would actually be the pactive. Oh, well. All right, I'm just going to fire the glass cannon over here so I can see what it does. So I've charged it up, and now it's like a giant beam. Okay, so it doesn't even continue. Wild. So with Fun's our boss weapon there, definitely. So our room clear weapons, they're still kind of mediocre at the moment. I'm going to use the Void Shotgun. Because I have no damage up, so next floor, the crossbow is starting to become non-viable. Or less viable, not non-viable. I mean, technically, it's viable to use the base weapon for the entire game, but don't do that. It's not fun. That was bad. There goes my glass Guanstone as well. I was trying to move to the other side of the map so that I could scout out and keep an eye on that thing that hit me. Sadly, I did not move there fast enough. Stop doing poopule on things. Okay. I would really like another glass Guanstone so I can actually use the glass Max Payne synergy for a boss fight. Just because I want to see exactly how much damage it does. It says on its page that it can break the boss cap, so you'd have to imagine that it also does enough damage to break the boss cap, right? Because the ability to break the boss cap and damage that would break the boss cap are technically two different things. Just bad, just bad. I think I just lost all of my ammo in the gun. No, okay, so it is like the balloon gun in that it's only while held. It's important to note. Okay. I mean, this is all going pretty damn well. I probably don't want to go into the item room that I know is an item room. Possibility exists that it's just not a good idea for us. Pop, pop. So we're almost certainly going to pop our pops, right? That is the only track that seems to make any sense to me here. So, YV Shrine, I can invest... Oh, Wall Mimic! Oh, you almost got me. That said, Wall Mimic, that's a free item for me there. Thank you for it. Hey, got my synergy back. Lovely. Okay. No. Stay the hell away from me. I do want to go to that shop as soon as possible. Just to check out what's going on. I'm gonna keep some tabs on stuff. I already know where my secret room is. Shotgun? Yeah, no thanks. The problem that I have at the moment is I don't yet have my potion lead skin active, but I am almost certainly going to be going to the boss fight within the next 2 rooms. Almost certainly. I'll just stand on the bottom of the map for this one. I need a faster reload speed, frankly. This does a ridiculous amount of damage, though, so I'm incredibly pleased. It does everything I wanted and then more. Got him. Mind Flayer down. Take that, you illithid. And that, good friends, is also going to be the Master Chief synergy. Sorry, Chief Master. My bad. I got that inverted for some reason. Still don't know what it's a reference to, though. Oh, well. Let's go for our secret room. Archie. Do I have any synergies for the Archie right now? That's a strong no. Definitely end up taking a key here. Gun launcher? Yeah, I kind of want to get rid of the freeze ray. I'm not going to put any more ammo in that. Why would I? Freeze ray and teapot. Let's get rid of both of those. I think teapot is blue tier. Blue tier? Green tier? I think it's green tier. And freeze ray is red. Okay, so we got Machine Fist, which is another red tier. I'm happy to see the Machine Fist than the other one. Than t'other. Alright. That makes a lot of sense. Let's just destroy this chest now. Teleport down here and take this. It is antibody. Heals up. Okay, so half hearts heal you for a full heart, right? Or have a chance to heal you for a full heart. I'm not 100% certain on the mechanics of this one here. I would take a glass glance if I didn't already have one. But I do, so I won't. Time to bounce. I'm trying to keep up a reasonable pace. Almost like I'm training for a thing. Wait, no, I already mentioned what we're doing there. And it's good fun. It is real good fun. I'm having a great time in that series. It's also a situation where I feel like the underdog. So that's always a good experience. Everyone loves an underdog story. And it is definitely an underdog story, I'll give you that much. Burrito being far more experienced at this game than I am. That said, I think over the course of that series, I'll be giving him a run for his money. In challenge mode, sure. Final attack, explosive pyro, and pot shots. Okay, pot shots is going to be probably the hardest one here for me. So, pot shots is whenever destructibles in the room are killed, they fire a shot at the player character. And explosive final shot, I think just means that the final shot of each of our clips Oh, you already gave me the mahogany. What the hell? The final shot of each of our clips would have lit the ground below me on fire. I'm not actually necessarily au fait with all of the challenge mode modifiers. Because in my opinion, I don't like challenge mode at all. In my opinion, I don't like... No, that's too many. Too many subjective modifiers. I don't like that mode. In my opinion, it's bad. There you go. So I'm afraid things like running through the game with the new characters on challenge mode. It's probably not going to happen. It's just a preference thing, not my jam. I'm not also super into the blessing. That is, every room you just have one gun. There goes my thing. That was awful. And I even lost the key. Oh, God. That's what I wanted to try and hasten that room for, so that I could go get that key, but in doing so... Did you manage to complete your task? Yes, but it cost everything. But also, I didn't even complete my task, so... Well, it's yes, but what did it... yes, but what did it cost? Everything, I think is the quote. I'm not 100% certain. Ooh, golden casing there. Not a bad drop, not a bad drop. I'll probably wait directly before we get into the boss fight. And then buy the glass Guanstone that might be in the store. Glass Guanstones are kind of commonly sold in stores, so... This is the problem with the Void Shotgun. It's very, 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 very short range. The Void Shotgun on itself even says CQC, Close Quarter Combat. Alright. Well, I know it's not a mimic, and I know there's no secret room adjacency there. Good things to know. Alright. Huh, no! That was almost pretty dangerous. In fact, it definitely was pretty dangerous, but it was almost harmful. There we go. Gotta make sure that I kill the shells in there before I kill the spent. Or the ankle biter, or the dud. However you want to refer to them. Okay, let's see if we have the store still. Well, there's the store. This room would have dealt damage to me if I didn't use the Void Shotgun. If I didn't swap. Swap? No, use the Potion of Lead Skin. There we go. Angry Bullets as well as Bug Boots. I don't know if I'm enthusiastic about either of those. Bug Boots track poison below you when you roll, and also they give you poison immunity as a result. Well, as a result, but relatedly. And the Angry Bullets just make occasional bullets home. So neither of those are huge on my wish list. I think I'd much rather save my money. Of course, cell creep. Okay, no mimic found. No mimicry detected. I will complete the rest of the rooms for the possibility that I get an ender room drop of a glass Guanstone. Other than that, I guess I just have to go for the boss. Especially because the glass cannon is piercing. It seems like it would be a really, really quick kill on the kill pillars. Unfortunately, I don't have the extra damage. Oh well. time to go. Well, it's not the kill pillars, I'll say. Ah, you! So this is actually my least favorite floor 4 fight for exactly that reason. Bullets come from off of the screen in the completely different direction. So you'll be focusing on a character that's, you know, top left. And because of that, you have very little space between you and the corner of the screen where the other bullets are coming from. And if it weren't bad enough, those bullets don't just move directly. They waddle around. I really dislike this fight. Now that hit, that one was fair play, like 100%. All natural Rap's fault. So I'm walking into these bullets and just sending them directly into the High Priest here. No! The two powerful shots missed you! There we go. Goodbye, the High Priest. Also not going to get the Master around here, unfortunately. Hello to the bees! Already found the secret room, haven't I? Thought I already found the secret room. Maybe I'm thinking of last floor. I think I'm probably thinking of last floor. Alright, well, no adjacency there. I'm gonna gun munch these two brown guns. For the possibility that we pick up Sling or a different gun that has a synergy with one of the items that we currently have. Unfinished gun, of course. Didn't even finish making the gun before it gave it to me. Hammer. Okay. Hammer's pretty good. I'm happy to see it. And also Clob. Well, not super happy to see that one. Okay, so I am getting an extra amulet next floor anyway, so I may as well go blank some more rooms. See if I find the secret room. Alright, we don't. Time to bounce. I don't like our floor clear right now. And until we pick up some ammo, I don't even like my boss clear. There's some ammo. Alright, well, the ammo first has to go into the Void Shotgun, right? No, I'm happy to use the Mahogany. Alright, let's put this in Glass Cannon. Then we'll take the Void Shotgun. Not the Void Shotgun, sorry. The Mahogany and Glass Cannon. Sorry, Mahogany and Void Shotgun. So Void Shotgun will finish off, and then we'll cycle over to the Mahogany. Uh-huh. Those enemies were real angry at me. That's a Void Shotgun refilled as well. I really didn't want this to be my primary weapon for the room clears, but alright, I guess it is. See, it's not even enough damage when all bullets from the shotgun connect here to take out a standard bulletkin. That's not good. That just really is not good. Ah. Ow. Ooh. That's a tender ear. My headphones are kind of getting a wee bit threadbare. So I'm in this position where basically every 2 hours of recording I have to take them off for a while. And I clearly forgot to because, ow! If anyone can recommend, like just for the audio files out there, like those of you who are real picky about this kind of stuff, if anyone can recommend a set of headphones, actually, I'd be really thankful, actually. Because I'm currently using the... I'm going to check in just a millisecond. I'll finish this room. Currently using the Audio-Technica ATH M35s, but they would be good in short stints. They're just not necessarily good in the longer kind of stints that I typically tend to pull. Ah! Thank you. Hey, there we go. You too. Knocking him into the pit, I mean, saves me a bunch of ammo and a bunch of time. Bunch of effort, too. I am very pleased that I had the potion of lead skin to use for this room, because this room easily could have just given us the old what for. I actually kind of just want to sword to the mahogany, frankly, so that I can stand at range. Alright. Give me some shops. I mean, like, I'm absolutely hoarding money at this point. I'm hoarding so much money, it's immoral. I really would like to see a shop where I can actually spend some of it. Hell, if I can find a shop where I can spend all... Wow. Shot the mahogany at that enemy multiple times over. Like, probably 5, 6 direct hits. And after all of that, it decided to kill itself. Wasn't even me that did it. So yes, the mahogany doesn't necessarily deal that much damage, but it does let me stand at range, which keeps me a lot safer while I deal that damage. Well, I mean, look, I could just bounce right now, but I would like to actually try and pick up some items this floor, because I don't feel that great. Like, it's not like we have a bunch of max HP. It's okay. We have most of the master rounds. It could definitely be a lot worse. But at the same rate, when has... Yeah, this situation could be worse, being a criteria that's been important to measure. Situations could always be worse. Well, this, I feel, goes into our grenade launcher. I'm going to start using the hammer for room clears. Well, I actually don't have much accuracy, so the hammer is... It's fine-ish. Yeah. Had to roll towards the enemy there, just because... Just because with the Forge Hammer positioning, it was not a good time to be rolling away. I want that glass Guanstone. Game, give me the Guan. Glass Guanstone's not going to be available in this shop, I can tell you that much, so... It's going to have to be an end of room drop for us. Or, it could be the Shrine, the Blessing of Pain. That works too. So unfortunately, we have a severe lack of keys and a lot of things that keys want to be spent on right now. I mean, I'm gonna say the black market wouldn't necessarily go awry. I mean, look, hey, I know that's pretty much always the case, but we have a lot of money and we're missing some power. It's kind of ideal. Like, if it ever wanted to show up, this would be the time. I don't want to go into the obvious item room until I possibly have a key, just in case it's a black chest with a fuse or something similar. All right, yeah, I have table tech sight, so I should actually be flipping these tables. Oops. Excellent. Nope. I tried to nope all of them, but only noped most of them. Gun Knight armor, balloon gun, secret room. Secret room is a free key. Yeah, no, I want to get free key. Balloon gun. I mean, balloon gun's the floor clear that I'm looking for, and it's really good next floor. Yeah. Oh, yup. Alright, so I probably don't take any of the blue chests. Like, I'll probably take the lonk, that is to say the lost adventurer, over a blue chest. That said, I should spend all of my keys this floor. I don't necessarily have guaranteed opportunities next floor to use any of them. So this gets opened. I had the frost giant last run. Okay. Alright, adventurer. Really? Melted rock. Corpses explode. You use it and corpses explode. It's not good. It's pretty bad. It's real bad. Who is he? No. I mean, it's far too late for me to actually get a significant level on the Gungeon, so I actually might be, like, sad to see who is he at this point. Next time use a key, never mind. Sweet. Alright, it's time to bounce. We'll start with the glass cannon. It's real slow. I can say that much. That said, the Dragon does have... this is exactly the attack that I want to reflect. It's not the hardest one to dodge, but reflecting it does a significant amount of damage because there's so many shots that are so tightly compacted. This is why I say it's not the hardest one to dodge. You just start enough on one side of the map, and then it's fine. Okay, roll over. Roll over, Red Rover, and tell Tchaikovsky the news. There we go. That was unfortunately a wee bit late, but it was still enough. Alright, do I have any beam weapons, beam weapons, beam weapons? Not really. This will have to do. Whoa, that was real bad. This is definitely not going to be something that I want to use against the heart section, right? At the very least, if I use it against the heart section, I'm only using it to open up the heart section because it takes so long to reload that the whole cycle would be over before I even get my second shot off. Alright, so I need to know what my secondary weapon is. It may just be the Void Shotgun. That's beast. No, it's hammer. Wait, but it has to be hammer and glass cannon. Hang on. Hammer. Glass cannon. Because I need to start charging the glass cannon right now. Sweet. Happy to blank that. Just to make these rolls a lot safer for me. I'm happy to roll over 3 bullets in a row. I'm not happy to roll over 4. 4 is a lot more precise on the timing that you need to hit in order to roll over them perfectly. Alright, so that's another master round for us at the very least. That makes me feel a bit safer. One problem we are going to run into is that... I can't take either of those anyways. Just take the armor and bounce. One problem we're going to run into is lack of ammunition. So I'm wondering whether or not I, like, trash 2 of my weapons here. I definitely want to get rid of Shot Grub. And it's probably way too late for the Mahogany. Sure, for the same reason that I might get a different gun that triggers a synergy with one of my other weapons or something similar to that. Or a really good gun. So, really good guns in the blue chest pool, what? Anvilin? That's about it, though. Yeah, Luxon Cannon, whatever. Whatever. Not particularly enthused to see the Luxon Cannon. I mean, in a pinch, I can use it, but I don't have any accuracy ups right now, so... It'd have to be a pretty fine pinch, let's say that much. Pretty tight squeeze for me to be interested in using it. Okay. It's definitely balloon gun first. And I wonder if I actually want to put the void shotgun in the offhand as a get the hell away from me weapon. Oh, sweet. That room can be a lot harder. Kind of a caliber in it. I don't know what the name of that enemy is, but... You know what? I keep struggling to refer to that enemy. Let's find out. Together. The name of that enemy is the Revolvernaut. Hey, okay, we might get a random chest spawn at the end of a floor. End of a room, rather. Sweet. There we go. I just wanted to get those in there so that I never have to worry about that skeleton friend ever again. And excellent. So we know the correct path is off in this direction. More than happy to use the lead skin in this room. Just helps me position myself a lot better and clear out these enemies a lot more quickly. And also, I should just be using it occasionally. Like, I don't need to save it for the boss at this point. The boss is a wee while off. Okay, well, that didn't work. I was obviously trying to push the jammed round into the pit there. Hence, changing weapon. Well, I actually tried to blank there as well to prevent myself from taking that hit and losing all my ammunition in the most important gun. We are going to take a lot more room-to-room damage trying to use this weapon, by the way. I'm just saying, because you got to get prepared for that, because it will happen. Hell, it has already begun. Okay. This is a bad time to be me, I'll tell you what. Good lord. Single grenade doesn't even take out a lot of these flimsy enemies. Got two up close and personal there. Actually just ran into an enemy and took... Bad timing on the roll. Ran into an enemy and took damage. There we go. I was waiting for that to happen the whole time. Very glad that it eventually did. Okay. Got him. And again. Just for safety's sake. Okay, so the size of the map would tell me that I want to go up. Probably. What the heck? That alarm was supposed to be silent. It is my alarm to go and check whether or not the towels are dry. It's the most domestic stuff of all time. But incredibly important, because otherwise they got to run through that dryer one more time. It's kind of cold, muggy weather recently, so they're not going to dry out on the line, especially considering it's 8:04 p.m. None of that's relevant at all. Even slightly. But I hope you enjoyed knowing it nonetheless. I hope I don't get audio matched for that as well, by the way. Let's throw this into the last cannon. Yeah, I hope I don't get audio matched for that, because that was auto-playing a song from Spotify. Because that's how my alarms be. Songs from Spotify. I think they're usually like kind of like Fallout era songs, like 40s through 67. Actually quite a big fan. I do dig on that kind of music. Pretty much if it's been in like a Fallout game, not Fall. If it's been in an actual Fallout game, yes, shade intended, then I probably know most of the lyrics to it. I had a pet idea, because Fallout New Vegas like actually contests with like a lot of philosophical ideals as you go through the main quest lines and encounter the different factions and decide who you want your player character, the courier, to be, right? So I had a series idea a while ago where I was thinking of playing through Fallout New Vegas and making all of the decisions in character as myself, and what my values and my philosophy and my politics and all of those kinds of things, what they are in this wasteland world. So obviously I wouldn't necessarily be talking about modern day issues of those kinds of things, but the situations in which they are presented in the game. But a large amount of what kills that idea for me is that I just immediately can't use the soundtrack. I can't turn the radio on. And that is so large a part of the experience of Fallout for me, the immersion that provides, that it instantly kills my interest in doing that idea. I did have one workaround that I was interested in, which was that I would record myself singing each of the songs that is in Fallout New Vegas. Like, do a cover of each and every song that's in the radio, and then just mod that into the game. I don't see myself doing that at any point in the near future. I'd probably want to get some singing lessons first. Or at the very least, learn how to master audio for songs. Because I am not good at doing that. Y'all, just stay the heck? What about stay the heck did you not get? Oh, damn it. There we go. What are you doing? You absolute madman. So that's our first split of 3. This is our second split of 3. So now we just have our third split of 3 and then 2 rooms. Yeah, I'll still take it in this gun. I can't believe that the skeleton there just killed its own summoner. Hell yes. Saves me from doing it. Of course I'm on board. Hey, didn't even get the third respawn there. Alright, I'm feeling like there's too much of a gap on the map here, so I'm going to go out in this direction as my first way to check. I hope I don't get the respawn in this room. That's just going to take a bunch of our ammo. Didn't get the respawn. Neat. Chose the wrong direction, and this is a really, really bad room. Yep, there goes all of my ammo in that gun because I took the damage. Actually pretty likely to take more damage over the course of this room. Said. I can mitigate that if I just use my potion of lead skin, but that means that I have that less available for the next combat. So the square of this map, I'd hope would end here, so that means this shouldn't be the way to the Lich. You still easily could. In fact, I'm even more enthused about the possibility of the boss fight being at the end of this hallway after having seen how large this room is and the fact that it's directed upwards. Yeah. Ooh. Actually taking a significant amount of damage here. This could end up being a tense Lich fight. I still don't have a really good boss weapon, so it's not like it's going to be a walk. Yikes. Well, let's glass cannon the first phase. I'm also going to need something that helps me destroy things that get summoned. Almost took damage there. I mean, hey, the penetrative shot here, not to be underestimated in power. And yeah, so that's phase 1 down. Okay, phase 2 is probably primarily the bees, and then offhand the hammer. Because I definitely don't want to be charging up shots and focusing on that. I want to focus entirely on my dodges in this. Gotta remember, I do have a bunch of blanks, so I shouldn't be too hesitant to use them. Right there. Stutter step, stutter step, stutter step. Roll back in the opposite direction to the stutter steps. Blank there because I put myself in a bad position. That's 2 of our blanks gone already. Dang, bad position, Ryan. Okay. So I took basically all of the ammunition of exactly those 2 weapons I was just using to take down that second phase. So I have to take fewer than 5 hits in this phase. Thankfully, I've left my best weapon to last. The glass cannon, but I'm also going to be using this in the interim. So I didn't... Ooh. There's a harsh dodge there. I didn't blank at the right time. Ended up having to blank anyway. Didn't blank at the right time to completely invalidate that attack. Just reflect all these bullets at yourself. Yeah, okay. So this is definitely the closest we've come, at the very least, like, late in the game to dying. But it feels like you get that close and you kind of focus the mind absolutely. Engage clutch mode. Now, you can't be in clutch mode all of the time. You get exhausted really quickly. But when it's necessary, I can pull it out. All right. Not a bad win. It was just garbage items, frankly. Just really, really not good. The Potion of Lead Skin did a lot of heavy lifting there, as well as the glass cannon as well, getting us through the bosses that it did. For the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Enter the Gungeon. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.